What you're doing right now, most of you, at this very moment, is kind of killing you. More than cars or the internet or even that little mobile device that we keep talking about all day. The technology that you're using the most is your sitting. Nowadays, people are sitting 9.3 hours a day, which is more than our sleeping time, which is 7.7 hours. Sitting is so incredibly prevalent that we don't even question how much we're doing it, and because everyone else is doing it, it doesn't occur that it's not okay. In that way, sitting has become kind of the smoking of our generation. Of course, there's health consequences to it, the scary ones. Things like breast cancer and colon cancer are tied to our lack of physical activity. 10%, in fact, on both of those. 6% for heart disease, 7% for type 2 diabetes. Now, any of the stats should convince each of us to get out more often, but if you're anything like me, you won't. So, what did get me moving was a social interaction. Someone invited me to a meeting but couldn't manage to fit me in a regular sort of conference room meeting and said, I have to walk my dogs tomorrow. Could you come then? It seemed kind of an odd thing to do, and actually, at that first meeting, I remember thinking, I have to be the first one to ask the next question because I knew I was going to huff and puff during this conversation. And yet, I have taken that idea and made it my own. So instead of going to coffee meetings and fluorescent lit conference rooms, I ask people to go on a walking meeting to the tune of 20 to 30 miles a week. And it's changed my life and many people's lives too. But before that, what actually happened was I used to think about it as you could take care of your health or you could take care of your obligations, and one always came at the cost of the other. So now, several hundreds of these walking meetings later, I've learned a few things. First, there's this amazing thing about actually getting out of the box that leads to out of the box thinking. Whether it's the nature or maybe even the exercise itself, I don't know, but what I do know is it certainly works. And secondly, and probably the most reflective one, is just about how much each of us can hold problems in a position when they are really not that way. And if we are going to solve problems and look at the world really differently, whether it's in governance or business or environmental issues, job creation, maybe we can think about how to reframe those problems as having both things be true. Because it was when that happened with this walk and talk idea that things became more doable and sustainable and viable. So all we have to do now is walk the talk. You'll be surprised at how much fresh air drives fresh thinking, and in the way that you do, you will bring into your life an entirely new set of ideas. Thank you.